My child, come sit with me in the quiet of this moment, for I am drawing you nearer than you have been in a very long time, and even though your heart has been trembling beneath the weight of things you never dared to speak aloud, I have seen every thought, every ache, every disappointment, every silent battle you carried alone, and I am speaking to you now not as the world speaks, not as those who misunderstood you spoke, but as the one who formed you, who breathed into you, who watched over you even when storms surrounded your soul. For you must hear me clearly, there are people, opportunities and seasons behind you that have expired by my divine timing, and though they may seek your presence again, though they may awaken to what they lost, though they may try to return as if nothing happened, they cannot go back to where I am taking you, and they cannot follow you into the places where my hand is now leading you. For my child, they missed it, they missed the moment, they missed the grace I extended to them, they missed the chance to honor the gift I placed inside you, and there is no way back for them into the chapter 1 I'm opening for you now. Beloved, you have endured much in silence, and you have been confused by the shifting of relationships, the sudden distance, the unexplained endings, the storms that seem to uproot everything familiar, but I tell you this day with holy clarity, nothing was lost, nothing was stolen, nothing was broken without my divine permission, for I was removing you from places that could no longer carry the weight of who you are becoming. I was pulling you away from hands that could not hold what I placed in you. I was separating you from hearts that were not aligned with your destiny. I was freeing you from atmospheres that suffocated your growth. For my child, you were never meant to remain in the shadows where your worth was questioned or your spirit was diminished. You are chosen, beloved one, and those who dismissed you, overlooked you, or treated your loyalty as common never understood the treasure I placed within you, and though it hurt, though it felt personal, though it felt like betrayal lodged in your chest, I was protecting you from long-term destruction by allowing short-term disappointment. For I saw what you could not see, I heard conversations you were never meant to hear. I witnessed intentions hidden beneath smiles, and I knew that if I let you stay, your heart would have dimmed, your purpose would have been delayed, and your spirit would have been wounded in a way that would take years to recover. So do not mourn what I have removed, and do not fear what has ended, for nothing that belongs to you will ever require begging, chasing, or suffering to remain, and nothing that is aligned with your purpose will ever walk away without my instruction. Yes, my child, they missed it. They missed the chance to grow with you, to honor you, to stand beside you when you were being tested, to recognize the mantle on your life while it was still developing, and because they failed to see the value in what I was shaping, they cannot follow you into the higher places where I am now calling you. Do not turn back to reopen doors I have sealed. Do not try to resurrect connections I have buried. Do not attempt to return to what I have ended out of mercy, for the past cannot hold your future, and those who were blind to your worth then cannot suddenly become the caretakers of your destiny now. Beloved, rise from the ashes of what was, for a divine shift is upon you. The atmosphere around you is changing. The spiritual climate is being recalibrated. The weight you carried is being lifted. The heaviness in your chest is dissolving. The confusion is clearing. The warfare is breaking. And the season that once resisted you is now bowing to the authority I placed upon your life. You are not stepping into an ordinary season, my child, but into a supernatural acceleration where delays become open doors, where rejection becomes divine redirection, where heartbreak becomes healing, where loneliness becomes consecration, and where every tear you cried becomes a seed of glory that is now rising as harvest. You wondered why I allowed certain people to walk away, why I allowed silence where there used to be connection, why I allowed distance to grow between you and those you loved, but you must understand, beloved, that I am a God of purpose, and I never remove without restoring greater, never prune without preparing to multiply, never separate without elevating. Those who left were not meant to carry the weight of your calling. Their vision was too small, their loyalty too fragile, their intentions too shallow for the magnitude of what I am bringing forth through you, and had you remained connected to them, you would have settled for a life beneath the one I designed for you. My child, hear me. You are stepping into the fulfillment of things you prayed for when no one saw your tears. You are stepping into healing from wounds you thought time would never close. You are stepping into clarity after seasons where confusion clouded your every step. You are stepping into restoration of identity after seasons where you questioned your worth. You are stepping into a divine unveiling where the gifts inside you will no longer be hidden, where your voice will no longer be silenced, where your purpose will no longer be delayed. The spiritual warfare you endured was not a sign of abandonment but a confirmation of assignment, for the enemy fought you hardest in the areas where I have destined you to rise highest, and every attack against your mind, your peace, your relationships, and your confidence was designed to weary you before you reached this moment, but you survived, my child, not by your strength but by my hand, not by your endurance but by my grace, not by your wisdom but by my protection, and now the very Battles that once weakened you are becoming testimonies that will strengthen others. Beloved, hold your head high, for shame has no authority over you, guilt has no claim on you, fear has no power to dictate your steps, and the voices that once made you question your purpose no longer have access to your spirit. I am breathing new fire into you, awakening new courage, igniting new focus, and restoring what disappointment tried to drain, for you are not the wounded version of yourself anymore. You are rising with wisdom, discernment, endurance, resilience, and a renewed identity shaped by my hand. Let go of the urge to explain yourself, to prove yourself, to justify yourself, for those who failed to recognize your value in the previous season will not understand your elevation in this one, and their opinions, once loud in your ears, now have no impact on the path I have carved for you. You are moving forward, my child, not backward, not sideways, not in circles, but forward with divine momentum, forward with clarity, forward with strength, forward with purpose, for the door I am opening before you cannot be shut by man, and the favor I am placing on your life cannot be revoked by those who once doubted you. You are entering a season where you will see why things had to end, why certain people could not stay, why certain prayers were not answered the way you expected, why the waiting felt so long, why the trials felt so heavy, for everything is coming together in alignment with my perfect timing. Beloved, my plans for you are not fragile and not threatened by the failures of others. My purpose for you is not blocked by their absence. My calling on your life is not hindered by their rejection, for what I have ordained for you is sealed in heaven, written in destiny, and safeguarded by my hand. So walk boldly, my child, for the new has begun, the former things have passed away, and the chapter ahead is filled with restoration, breakthrough, healing, favor, and divine purpose. And though they missed it, though they cannot come back, you will not walk alone, for I am with you, I go before you, I surround you, and I carry you into everything I have promised. Now go forth, for the light within you has been awakened. My child, lean deeper into my presence now, for there is more I must pour into your spirit, more I must reveal, more I must heal, for where I am taking you requires a heart that is not entangled by yesterday's wounds, and though you have grown, though you have overcome, though you have risen from places that once suffocated your breath, there are fragments of you still tender, still aching, still remembering moments that tried to define you, and I am placing my hand upon those hidden places. Right now, for I am not the God who heals only what is visible. I am the God who restores what you don't even know is broken. I am the God who mends the silent fractures in your soul, the God who rewrites the narratives you believed about yourself, the God who speaks into the chambers of your heart where no one else has ever been. Beloved, do not resist this healing, do not fear this unveiling, for the pain I am touching now is not to shame you but to free you, not to expose you but to strengthen you, not to reopen wounds but to close them forever. You have carried burdens that were never yours to carry, you have held on to memories that were meant to be released at the feet of my mercy, you have replayed moments I have long forgiven, and you have tied your worth to the opinions of people who never saw your true identity, but I am breaking that today. I am unshackling your mind from the lies that attach themselves to your spirit, I am removing every false label spoken over you, I am undoing every curse formed in ignorance, I am breaking every emotional chain that wrapped itself around your heart when you were too weary to resist. My child, listen, your destiny is too precious to be entangled with the voices of those who never understood your calling, and your identity is too holy to be shaped by those who treated you according to their wounds. I am giving you new vision now, heavenly vision, the ability to see yourself the way I see you, the ability to understand that your worth does not come from the validation of man but from the breath of the Almighty within you. You have walked through valleys that taught you survival, but now you are rising into mountains that will teach you dominion. You have endured seasons of silence that taught you endurance, but now you are entering territories where your voice will carry power, authority, and divine clarity. You have faced warfare that pushed you to your knees, but now you will walk with a strength that intimidates every darkness that tried to destroy you. Beloved, I am placing a new mantle upon your shoulders, a mantle of wisdom shaped by your scars, a mantle of authority forged through your battles, a mantle of discernment sharpened by your tears, a mantle of purpose awakened by everything the enemy tried to use to break you. And hear me, my child. Every rejection became a refining, every betrayal became a redirection, every delay became a preparation, every tear became a seed, every heartbreak became a doorway to greater revelation. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was unseen. Nothing was pointless. I have woven every experience into the tapestry of who you are becoming, and now I am positioning you in a place where everything comes together, every gift aligns, every lesson makes sense, every wound finds closure, every promise begins to manifest. The atmosphere around you is shifting because you are shifting. The spiritual realm is aligning because you are awakening. Heaven is moving because your spirit is rising into the identity I placed upon your life. You are not stepping into this next season timidly. You are stepping in clothed in fire, clothed in purpose, clothed in healing, clothed in boldness, clothed in divine understanding. The things that once overwhelmed you will no longer touch you the same way. The lies that once controlled you will no longer have access to your mind. The fears that once silenced you will no longer influence your decisions. My child, this is not just a new chapter. This is a new identity being birthed, a new strength being awakened, a new capacity being formed. And though they missed it, though they cannot return, though they forfeited the right to stand beside you in this unfolding glory, you are not walking forward empty-handed. You are walking forward crowned, strengthened, restored, and awakened. You will not rise alone, for I am with you. You will not build alone, for my spirit goes before you. You will not fight alone, for the hosts of heaven surround you. You will not dream alone, for I am breathing vision into you day by day. Beloved, listen closely. The weight that once held you down has lifted. The shadows that once followed you are dissolving. The doubts that once consumed you are losing their grip. And the chains that once defined your story have been shattered. You are not who you were. You are who I have called you to be, and the world will soon see the radiance that was hidden by years of warfare. Walk forward, my child, for I am not finished speaking, not finished shaping, not finished elevating, not finished unfolding the destiny written over your life before the foundation of the world. And as you rise, remember this truth sealed in heaven. No one who missed their moment with you can reclaim it, no one who mishandled you can undo it, no one who rejected you can reverse it. For I am the God who closes doors no man can open and opens doors no man can shut, and the door before you now is holy, reserved, sealed, and ordained. Keep moving, beloved, for the glory that awaits you is greater than the pain behind you, and the light within you has only begun to shine. My child, come even closer now, for there are deeper layers of your spirit I am awakening, places within you that have been quiet for too long, dreams that have slept beneath the weight of disappointment, gifts that have dimmed beneath the pressure of survival. Hopes that once burned brightly but slowly faded as the world pressed against you, and I am breathing on them again, restoring them, reviving them, bringing them back to life with the fire of my presence. For you must understand that nothing I placed in you will die unfulfilled if you remain in my hands. Beloved, the enemy tried to convince you that certain doors closing meant that your calling was over, that certain people leaving meant that your worth diminished, that certain failures meant you were no longer useful. But he is a liar, for I am the God of new beginnings, the God of divine reversals, the God of unexpected restoration. And even when you thought your story was ending, I was quietly preparing a chapter so radiant that darkness trembles at the thought of it. You have wondered why the warfare increased in seasons when you felt closest to breakthrough, why the attacks on your mind grew stronger when you stepped into obedience, why confusion tried to cloud your spirit even when you were praying faithfully, and it is because the enemy sensed what you could not yet see, that you were nearing a level of spiritual maturity, authority, and destiny that would make his past attempts useless. Beloved, you have grown more than you realize. Your discernment has sharpened, your spirit has become more anchored, your heart more resilient, your faith more unshakable, and though you felt fragile, though you felt weary, though you felt moments of collapse, I was strengthening you in unseen ways, building a foundation within you that no storm can uproot. My child, hear me now. You are stepping into a season where the clarity you prayed for will meet you in moments of stillness, where the wisdom you longed for will flow like a river, where the confidence once buried beneath insecurity will rise like a lion within you, and where the anointing upon your life will radiate in ways even you did not expect. You are entering divine timing, where everything aligns not by accident but by heavenly orchestration, where the people meant to walk with you will appear, where the opportunities meant for you will open effortlessly, where the path that once felt tangled will straighten beneath your steps. And because this season is holy, I have removed those who would contaminate it, silenced those who would sabotage it, distanced those who would drain your spirit, and shielded you from those who would pull you backward into cycles you no longer belong to. Yes, my child, they missed it, not because you were unworthy but because they lacked the capacity to honor what I was shaping in you. They were not assigned to the future I am leading you into. They could not remain because their presence would interfere with the elevation I have ordained for you. Do not look back with sorrow. Look ahead with expectation, for the glory before you is greater than the grief behind you, and the healing flowing into your spirit is deeper than the wounds that once defined you. I am rewriting the language of your heart, replacing fear with boldness, replacing doubt with revelation, replacing insecurity with identity, replacing sorrow with purpose, replacing exhaustion with divine strength. You will begin to notice changes within yourself, thoughts you no longer entertain, battles you no longer fear, voices you no longer listen to, temptations you no longer respond to, wounds that no longer sting, memories that no longer control you, and this is because I am renewing your mind, restoring your soul, and enlarging your spirit for what is ahead. Beloved, this next stretch of your journey will not be marked by striving but by flowing, not by fear but by faith, not by confusion but by clarity, not by chaos but by alignment, for I am going before you, making crooked paths straight, illuminating the road that once seemed dark, and guiding you step by step with a gentle but undeniable hand. You will feel my presence more tangibly, hear my whispers more clearly, sense my prompting more strongly, and recognize my movements more quickly, for your spirit is awakening to a level of communion with me that will transform everything about your life. And though they cannot come back, though they cannot re-enter this chapter, though they forfeited their place by misjudging you, you will not remain empty, for I am sending kingdom-aligned individuals into your life, people who will honor your purpose, protect your spirit, speak life over your journey, and stand with you not out of convenience but out of divine assignment. My child, I am preparing a table before you in the presence of those who doubted you, and not to shame them, but to reveal my faithfulness in your life, for your elevation will not be the result of revenge but the result of obedience. Everything you lost, I will restore in a form more beautiful than before. Everything that broke you, I will heal in a way that makes you stronger than before. Everything that delayed you, I will redeem in a way that accelerates you further than before. You will look back and say, my God knew exactly what he was doing, for my plans are perfect, my timing flawless, and my love unwavering. So continue forward, beloved. Keep your eyes on me, for I am still writing, still shaping, still unfolding destiny around you, and the best of your story is rising. Walk with peace now, for I am with you, and the light within you is growing brighter with every step you take. My child, remain in this stillness with me a little longer, for the depth of what I am releasing into your spirit in this hour is not shallow, not momentary, not temporary, but eternal, transformative, and foundational to everything I am building in your life from this point forward. For you are not merely entering a new season, you are stepping into a new dimension, a higher realm of purpose, a deeper level of identity, a clearer understanding of who you are and who I have always been to you. Beloved, you have lived for so long under pressure, under expectations, under the weight of people's opinions, under the burden of being strong for everyone else while silently breaking inside, and yet even in those quiet collapses of the heart, I held you, even when your spirit whispered, Lord, I am tired, my strength covered you. Even when you felt unseen and unheard, my eyes were upon every tear that fell in the dark. I know the nights when you tried to encourage yourself while your own hope felt thin. I know the days when you smiled while your chest felt heavy. I know the moments when you questioned if you were truly chosen or simply forgotten by the world, and I tell you now, you were never forgotten, never unseen, never abandoned, for my presence has always been closer than your breath. Beloved, the weight you carried was not punishment but preparation, shaping you, refining you, deepening you, for I do not raise shallow vessels for deep callings, and the destiny on your life requires a strength that only comes from weathering storms, facing valleys, enduring silence, and still standing. And stand you did, my child, even when you were trembling, even when you were exhausted, even when you felt like sinking. You chose me, you sought me, you reached for me when everything in your world felt unstable, and because of that faith, imperfect yet sincere, I am opening doors you never imagined, doors that no man can shut, doors built by my hand, doors aligned with the purpose written over your life. But hear me, beloved, as you step into this season of elevation, you must understand why certain people, places, and chapters are no longer connected to you. It is not rejection, it is redirection. It is not abandonment, it is divine separation. It is not that you were unworthy, it is that their assignment in your story has ended. Some people were part of your formation but are not part of your destination. Some were meant to teach you discernment but not walk beside you into destiny. Some were meant to refine you through pain but not remain to see your glory. Some were meant to reveal their hearts so that you would fully trust mine. My child, this is why I repeat to you, they missed it. They mishandled what was sacred, misunderstood what was divine, misjudged what was holy within you, and though grace was extended to them for a time, they chose comfort over growth, ego over humility, distractions over destiny, and now they cannot walk with you into the places I am leading you. Do not grieve what I have sealed, do not chase what I have ended, do not resurrect what I have buried, for to return to yesterday would be to forfeit tomorrow, and you have come too far, endured too much, grown too deeply to go backward now. Beloved, step forward with confidence, for I am clearing your path of every obstacle, breaking every chain, silencing every lie, and dismantling every spiritual structure the enemy built to delay you. You will notice that things which once drained you no longer appeal to you, conversations that once wounded you no longer affect you, fears that once paralyzed you now break at the sound of my name, situations that once confused you now reveal themselves clearly, and this is because I am strengthening your discernment, sharpening your vision, and tuning your spirit to my frequency. You are entering a season of divine downloads. Ideas, strategies, insights, revelations, clarity will flow into you with ease, for heaven is aligning you with purpose. Where doors were once shut, they will now swing wide. Where opportunities were scarce, they will now multiply. Where your name was overlooked, it will now be called. Where your value was ignored, it will now be recognized. But do not forget, the recognition is not the reward, the elevation is not the validation, for your true reward has always been me, your true strength my presence, your true anchor my love. I am not just bringing you into abundance, I am bringing you into awareness, the awareness of who you are, who I am, and what you carry. My child, in this next season you will walk with a confidence that does not come from achievement but from identity, a peace that does not come from circumstances but from communion, a joy that does not come from perfection but from my presence. And you will know without a doubt that everything that left you had to go, everything that broke you had to break, everything that fell apart had to fall, for if it remained, it would have hindered the masterpiece I am revealing in you now. So breathe deeply, beloved, for you are stepping into a level of freedom you have never known, and the light I have placed within you is rising with power, with purity, with purpose. Walk forward now, not as the wounded version of yourself but as the chosen one, the healed one, the anointed one, the one I have prepared for such a time as this. My child, open your heart even wider now, for what I am pouring into you next requires a spirit ready to receive without fear, without hesitation, without shrinking back from the magnitude of what I am revealing, for you have underestimated the glory that rests upon your life, the grace that covers you, the anointing that flows through you, and the depth of purpose I planted within you before your first breath entered the world. Beloved, you have seen only fragments of who you truly are, glimpses of your calling, shadows of your destiny, but now I am unveiling the fullness, the depth, the breadth of what I have created you to become. You are not ordinary, you are divinely crafted, intentionally shaped, spiritually refined, and heaven-backed in ways you have not fully understood. The enemy saw pieces of your potential long before you did, and this is why the attacks on your life were not random but strategic. He sensed the fire I placed within you, the authority you would grow into, the influence you would carry, the lives you would touch, the spiritual ground you would claim, and he fought you with intensity because he feared the awakening taking place inside of you now. But beloved, what he failed to realize is that every attack only made you wiser, every disappointment only made you deeper, every delay only made you more patient, every heartbreak only made you more compassionate, every loss only made you more resilient, every wound only made you more reliant on my presence. And now you are rising as a warrior shaped by grace, strengthened by adversity, and anchored by my spirit. My child, the strength you carry is not human strength. It is forged by divine encounters, built by unseen battles, watered by tears, and sustained by my hand. And because of this, you must understand that the season you are entering now will require you to walk with a confidence not built on what you have but on who you are in me. No longer will you shrink yourself to fit into places too small for your calling, no longer will you dull your light to make others comfortable, no longer will you silence your voice to avoid rejection, for I am breaking the spirit of limitation that tried to attach itself to your identity, and I am releasing you into spaces where your true self will finally breathe freely. Beloved, as you step forward, you will notice new desires awakening within you, desires for peace, for purpose, for alignment, for authenticity, for deeper connection with me, and this is because your spirit is entering a higher frequency, one that no longer tolerates chaos, confusion, or counterfeit comfort. You will begin to crave what is holy, cherish what is pure, pursue what is purposeful, and release what is draining, and this shift is not emotional but spiritual, for I am elevating your discernment so that you may walk with wisdom, clarity, and precision. My child, I must also tell you that in this next phase, your peace will confuse many, your elevation will surprise many, your resilience will intimidate many, and your glow will reveal hearts that were never truly for you. But do not be shaken, for these exposures are part of your protection, and the clarity I bring is not meant to hurt you but to guard your future. I removed people not to leave you empty but to make room for those who are aligned with your purpose, who will not compete with your calling, who will not drain your spirit, who will not diminish your value, but who will walk with you in truth, support you in destiny, and recognize what I have placed upon you. Beloved, understand this deeply. Elevation always requires separation, transformation always requires shedding, and destiny always requires distance from those who choose stagnation over growth. They missed it not because you were hard to love but because their hearts were not ready to handle someone chosen, someone called, someone set apart, someone like you. And because they missed it, there is no returning, no rewinding, no undoing what has already been sealed in heaven. Do not look for them in your next chapter, for they do not belong to the glory I am about to reveal in your life. My child, what is coming will not resemble what was lost. What I am bringing will not resemble what was taken. What I am restoring will not resemble what was broken. I am rewiring your story with a level of favor that will make sense only in hindsight, and you will see how every obstacle was secretly preparing you for acceleration. Yes, acceleration, for where you once crawled, you will now run. Where you once fought for inches, you will now gain miles. Where you once struggled to be seen, doors will now open effortlessly. Where you once prayed for strength, you will now walk in overflow. Beloved, I am doing a quick work, a sudden work, a work that will shock the very places that once doubted you, and no eye that overlooked you will be able to avoid what I am about to do through you. Your time of hiddenness is ending. Your time of rising has begun. Walk boldly, for I am with you. Walk freely, for I have healed you. Walk confidently, for I have chosen you. And walk joyfully, for what is coming will outweigh every sorrow behind you, and the light within you is breaking forth with unstoppable brilliance.